Hi there, Virgo, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of February the 27th through to March the 5th. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. First up, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, followed then by the Nine of Pentacles upright. Next, we have a Major Arcana, the Moon, in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Hermit, in the upright. And lastly, we have the Three of Cups in the upright position. All of your cards are in the upright, and we are dealing with some reevaluation situation. Something is causing a moment of pause for you, it looks like, this week. Now, it could be for various reasons. Each of you, this is just a general read, so just take what makes sense to you. But some of you could be reevaluating your financial situation. Some of you are taking a close look at that, examining that. I always think it's really healthy and really good. Virgo, you understand, you're logical minded just like I am. It just seems like a logical and practical thing to do, doesn't it? It's when we have to take a look at something and say, hey, I know that this has worked up until now, but does it make sense to keep going along these lines? Maybe there's something I can change up here. Maybe I can make it better. Maybe I can make it different. So it could be that that's what you're doing. Some of you could be looking at your portfolio, your investments, and say, hey, I know that I've made a little bit of money off of these over the last few years, but maybe there's something I can change up here. Maybe there's something where I can move my money to make it be more profitable for me. For others of you, you could be taking a look at your career and what you've gained and where you're at right now and saying, asking yourselves the questions like, am I really happy here? Is this where I really need to be, where I really want to be? Is there some other career that could have, perhaps be better for me? Some of you are taking a close look at your long-standing relationship, and again, just reevaluating it, not saying that you're going to do anything. It's just taking a realistic, logical look at something. So whatever that something is, it's going to be different for all of you. But it's definitely good. It's very, very helpful. Now, right at the beginning of the week, we have the strong independent card here, the Nine of Pentacles, which always reminds me of Virgo. Because aside from Capricorn, you're probably the most independent sign. Virgo, I will say this because I say this always about the card when it comes to the independence part. Don't be too independent, because sometimes we can push people away who mean well, who are just trying to help. Especially if you're in a reevaluation state. Maybe you're like, I'll do this on my own. I'm going to look at my own books. I'm going to look. If somebody's trying to help you out here, and they're offering their help and you trust them, like, go for it. You don't have to always push people away and try to deal with everything on your own. There are people out here that do want to aid and help you, Virgo. So just be mindful of that. Other than that, the Nine of Pentacles is the sitting pretty situation. Now, it's interesting how it's connecting to this Seven of Pentacles, because we all know the Ten of Pentacles is where people feel abundant, and that's where we strive to be if we're trying to build wealth, right? So when it comes to this, maybe some of you are saying, you're looking at your financial situation and saying, I'm only at the Nine of Pentacles. I would really rather be at the Ten of Pentacles. So what can I do? What can I do different to build wealth? Some of you could be simply reevaluating your financial status and your financial situation here. Maybe it's not to your liking. Maybe it's not what you expected. Maybe you're taking a closer look at your assets and so forth, and you're saying, I'm not really satisfied with that. I feel I can do better. So that could be, even though you're doing well, it could be that you're just a little dissatisfied. Next card up is the Pisces energy, the moon in the upright position. Well, the moon requires us, when it's in the upright position, to tap into our intuition, because something could be not what it seems. So I always say, just be careful with this energy. It's a little bit confusing when it's in the upright position, because think of during the day when you're outside and you're looking around in your yard, and you can clearly see when something runs by, if it's a dog, a cat, a squirrel, what have you. But when you're sitting outside at nighttime in the dark, in the light of the moon, it's a little harder to distinguish what that small animal is that just ran by you. Was that a cat? Was that a dog? Was it a skunk? I have no idea what it is. But this is the thing about the moon. Now, it can cause confusion because of that very thing. Sometimes it can represent illusions, deceptions, deliberate deceptions coming from others. It can be self-deception where we are deceiving ourselves about something. So we really, really need to tap into our intuition to learn what's going on. Sometimes the moon can represent misunderstandings. This energy will often come up around just before the full moon, and actually this reading is for the week before the full moon in Virgo. So it's something that could be happening. Maybe there's a misunderstanding here. It could be a misunderstanding with your financial situation, maybe a bill or something else. It can be something as simple as that. So listen to your intuition or get to the bottom of it. And it looks like that's what you will be doing. It's interesting how your card, Virgo, the Hermit, came up next. The Hermit in the upright position. This is you, Virgo, doing that very thing, looking into the matter. The Hermit it does that. This will come up for some of you, perhaps if you're studying, if say you're taking a course in something, or if you are a student. This could be you just hiding away just because you need to hit the books and you need to study something. But for others of you, this could be looking into a matter. This reading seems very specific to some. So maybe some of you have a situation going on, you're reevaluating it, something doesn't feel right, something doesn't, or there's a misunderstanding here, and you just feel like you need to get to the bottom of it. Now remember, this is your energy, Virgo. This is you coming up in your own reading in the upright position, indicating you are on the right path. So please do go ahead with this research, this looking into something, whether it be looking into your financial situation, whether it be looking into this misunderstanding perhaps that you've had with somebody. Just look into it. Please look into it, and also listen to your intuition, because that's going to be very important. Use your great ability and tools of logic and ability to study and get to the bottom of things, your logical mind, as well as it's going to require this week you would have both your spiritual antenna up as well as your intellectual antenna up. So yes, there is something going, but it will bring you to your answer, because this is you coming up in your own reading, right? Which means you are on the right path to find the solution or to get to the bottom of something. And then it's time to celebrate. Here we go, Virgo, right at the end of the week. Weekend energy. 3 of Cups is here. This could be getting together with a small group of people. This could be co-workers getting together. Maybe some of you are celebrating something. It could be a promotion. It could be a bon voyage party. It could be getting together with a group of friends. Perhaps this is an engagement party, or a small wedding, or a shower, a bridal shower, or something like that. So very interesting reading here, Virgo. Please do leave a comment in the comment section below. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to share this show far and wide. And I will see you again next week. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye for now.